So I had to end the last session abruptly, which is kind of a bummer. So let's count this one as a continuation of the previous session in the sense that I'm not changing my wallpaper and that we are gonna continue where we last left off. So the Let's Play game has been running smoothly. Our GeoSurvey Task Group 2 has reached Saturn. Oh yeah, I know. And we are actually doing really fine. I didn't celebrate last time enough the fact that Mars is now a populated colony with some approximate 10,000 people on it. 0.01 million people. And it has an annual growth rate of 10%, while Earth has an annual growth rate of 2.59%. But this doesn't change the fact that we have a first human colony. A first manned colony, that's what I wanted to say. So that's pretty awesome when you think about it. We now have 3 bodies colonized. We have Earth, which is a starting one. We have Mars. And then we have... where is it? Was it Komasola? Yeah, Komasola. Komasola has 4 auto mines on it, together with a mass driver. So that's pretty freaking amazing, and we are doing fine in my book. I think that the celebrations on Earth were long and plentiful, and we are now going to decide what to do next. I believe that we are retooling, yes, we are retooling the Nagasaki shipyard for the Iceman type of ship, or Iceman class. Well, then we will build 1 or maybe 2 Iceman class. What is it? Colony ship? Yeah, Iceman class colony ships. We also are continuing and building mines and automated mines, which will be hauled to various destinations. I.e., we now have 2 automated mines on Earth. I believe that we might leave the shipping of those mines to Komasola, to our very friendly Pearson shipping line, is it? Yeah, Pearson Trading. So I'm gonna mark Earth as having... where is it? We will have 2 automated mine supply, and we will have 2 automated mines demanded on Komasola. So they can take care of that, and we are shipping infrastructure to Mars, which is what I want to. The research project last time, I didn't fully explain the thoughts behind them. The high density uranium armor is self-explanatory. I already talked about that before. This will give us the possibility to have smaller ships with the same protection level, and they will be thus faster and easier to build. We have the improved command and control, which will give us a fleet sector command. When you look, you have a planetary governor here, and then there's a sector governor. We will have someone who will command the planet, and then someone who will command all the colonies in here. The person that is a sector governor gives a quarter of his bonuses to every single colony in the system. So that's really good when you have more than 1 colony, that's to say. And when you have time to do it, because it's quite an expensive project for the very beginning. But I was convinced that, well, actually I considered it very good from the very beginning, but the amount of effect it bears with it, I sort of underestimated. We are building beam fire control range and laser focal size. These 2 are beam technologies that will allow us to design our first weapons that we may then use in case we will decide to build military ships. Now all these will take some time. I'm gonna let them run. We will get another research lab in less than a year. The automated mines will be ready, as well as the mines on 13th of December 2069. And construction factories are just running. Now, eventually, not now, but about in a year or two, I'm gonna drop the construction factories to 5% of capacity, and I'm gonna add fuel refineries at infinitum as well, because we are using more and more fuel for our ships, so it's kind of good to bear that in mind. Also, we will get more maintenance facilities, because now we can own maintenance facilities up to maintenance ships up to 1,000 tons, which is really bad. Did we finish the engines? Oh yeah, we had the Pratt & Whitney nuclear and Rolls-Royce Donnelly engine. Good. So these two work like a charm. Now, the time is to fulfill some more requests. If there's a weird gap in the video, I apologize because I had a phone call. My phone went crazy. The time is to add a civilian administrator to Mars. And we need, okay, we're gonna do it like this. A civilian administrator. We have a lot of them. So let's check them and see if the governor of Earth and Kumasola cannot be switched to someone else. Commander, well, civilian administrator, that's what I'm going for, of Earth has a mining bonus of 30%, diplomacy bonus of 15%, has a factory production bonus of 5%, and 10% ground unit construction speed bonus. It's pretty good. Governor of Kumasola has a shipbuilding bonus of 5%, well, that's great. Wealth creation bonus 20%, 15% mining bonus, logistics 5%, and that's that. Now, Nathan Tucker has a shipbuilding bonus 20%, terraforming and population growth bonus. Marcus Freeman has a shipbuilding, factory production, wealth creation, and mining bonus 15%. Michael Wallace has nothing. Thomas Graham, nothing. Isabella Jones is the original governor of Earth. She has a political reliability bonus of 5%, shipbuilding bonus, factory production bonus, wealth creation bonus, and population growth bonus. Administrator rating of 4 for Alex Bentley. He has nothing apart from population growth. Charles Clements, factory production, wealth creation, ground unit construction speed, and logistics. Archie Scott is an espionage dude, and Kai Howard, political reliability, factory production, and population growth. Okay, well, we will need someone with mining for Mars. So pretty much only Marcus Freeman could do the job. Yeah, he's the only one unassigned. Samuel Henry is assigned to where? Governor, yeah, he's a governor of Earth. Okay, that's good. And Amber Dickinson is the civilian administrator of Kumasola. So we'll put Marcus Freeman on Mars. But before that, we're gonna rename him to Victor Jones and add him to Mars. I have to do it like so. So he is now become a governor of Mars. And Earth, as you can see, has been upped to A2 level. That's because we have almost 500 million people there, actually. Actually 458.34 million people. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Now to Mars. The situation on Mars is good. We are hauling people there, but it's far away from being ideal. So until we get around 100,000 people there, it won't be possible to get the mines there or anything at all for that matter. I believe that we also designate Mercury as being a colony, but that one has it has a lot of everything, but an appalling infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructure required per million people is 1,620 infrastructure, so that's a bit different from Mars that has infrastructure per million 200. So Mercury can only be designed as an automated colony, while Luna can become the same. So once we finish the mines, we will only construct automated mines and ship them to first Sola and later on to Mercury, because the numbers here are not all that bad. We could definitely use some of those. But we will make sure that Mars is happy, because that is what we need. Geosurvey Task Group 1 is doing geological survey at Crommelin. That's good. Pearson is working fine. So let's start advancing the time 5 days at once and check the messages and logs and so. Isabella Carroll has increased her fleet movement initiative. Pearson Trading has launched a new class freighter, large F1. That one will probably be pretty big. What's their shipping size now? 4 ships. Well, the large F1 and F4 have almost 70,000 tons. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and the Pearson, the luxury liner has 1,250 people on it. So that's the answer to our question. So whatever they can do, what they want, I'm not really all that interested. Colonel Grace Armstrong has been assigned to Crommelin Light Infantry. A civilian mining colony has been established at Crommelin. Holy hell, we have a... Yeah, we have a civilian mining colony. Nice. Now, I haven't talked about this before. The civilian mining colonies are places where the civilians will start mining the minerals and you can buy them from them. So that's another way how you can get minerals in this game. Yeah, that's pretty much in. Though I'm not really sure how that exactly works. I've never done that before. Sorry. Clicking. Bad. Okay, the deliveries are going. By the way, one thing I haven't noticed is that you can subsidize, give money to the shipping line, and they will use them to build more ships. So if you have an excess wealth, you can subsidize places. Third Variation Research Lab, Crommelin. This is projected usage. No, I have no idea. I'll have to figure this one out. There has to be a way how to buy the minerals from them, because I know people have done this. These are the trade goods. By the way, you can see that Mars is already marked with trade goods. They can get some, while Earth will, for example, ship them infrastructure just as a trade. So Mars can grow on its own. We don't need to ship the infrastructure there all the time. But it's good to do it in the beginning, otherwise you risk that the colony will get overpopulated and people will start dying, which is not not really good. But how can you... Maybe you can do it through the wealth? I'm not really sure. There has to be a way. Well, it's not important right now. We can leave them to do what they can to mine on cromlin. And we have located minerals on Noit, or what was that? For experience this project with Isaac Phillips has increased his research bonus to 20%. Great. And Pearson Trading has launched a new Pearson Small F1 class freighter. That's perfect. They're getting big, those guys. And are they shipping the stuff to Kumasoa, or are they just wasting time? They're probably just wasting time now. No, they're loading everything, so they might send a ship there eventually. Kate Rowe has joined your civilian administration. Minerals discovered on Enceladus, Venderite, corundum, and Gaviside. Through training or experience, Lieutenant Commander Alexander Allen has increased his training bonus to 25%. Good. Okay, they are moving stuff to Mars and back. That makes me happy. Oh, the shipping line has more more ships than we do. That's a bit silly. Administrator Victor Jones has increased his mining bonus to 20%. You go, man. Captain Calvin Flynn increases training bonus to 100%. Lieutenant Commander Georgia Simpson increased her intelligence bonus to 30%. Oh yeah, they're moving to Kumasoa and back. They already... Wow. Hyperion, uranium 45,000, uridium 16.7 thousand. Colonel Amber Matthews joined your Army Officer Corps. Officer Corps. And you told me that it's not Red Corps, but Corps? Army Officer Corps or something like that. I'm not sure. Am I saying it right? I always thought it was Corps. Like corpse, but maybe it's Officer Corps. So if I'm saying it right, please let me know. If I'm saying it wrong, please let me know. And Pearson Trading is on fire. They already have a lot of ships. You can see them here moving and loading stuff. Actually, they're not doing anything now, are they? Yeah, they're not. Brigadier General Gemma Short has developed a medical problem. Through experience as a project leader, scientist Olivia Boyle increased her research bonus to 15%. We need an academy soon. Oh, crew morale on Highland Kingdom has fallen to 74.75%. Yeah, we need to send that ship home. It was working on Saturn for a long, long time. Yeah, and it finished it, by the way. They're done. Yeah, and it's going after Pluto. Wait, no, that's not Pluto. I thought Huron was Pluto's moon. I might be mistaken. What about the other ships? How are they doing? So the task group 1, 19.96, 32.44. Jesus Christ. Move to Earth and stay near Earth. You could also refuel there. And we might do an overhaul of these ships. Not an overhaul, a refit. Because they're quite long overdue. They're old and we might upgrade them in a way. Though I'm not sure if we'll do much to them. The research project on the uranium armor will be ready in 5 years, so that's out of the question. focus size and stuff. Okay, that's pretty good, but what about an active sensor?